Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do a video, three things that I learned from my past that has made me unstoppable. It's hard to say. Three things from my past that made me unstoppable. I'm bipolar, I have PTSD, I'm a trauma survivor, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister. I almost lost my family because of how I was living, so I do have a past. And it's okay to have a past as long as you are working on it and you use that and learn from it. But anyway, let's get started. Pain doesn't mean weakness, it means that I have a story. I used to be so ashamed of my past. I have a lot of scars, not just mentally, but physically on my body as well. And I always tried to hide that. I always tried to cover it up because I didn't want people to see me as less than or as broken. And I was ashamed. And I thought, there's no way that people can love the real me if they see the real me, my history, my weirdness, my anger, my mental problems. They won't like me. I'll be alone. But sometimes I think that actually, ironically, when you are your real self and you show your real self, your weirdness, your rawness, your everything, it's actually what makes you more lovable to people. Number two, nobody is coming to save me. And that's okay. This took me so long to learn. I mean, all my life I thought, this is why I'm in such a bad place because nobody's helping me enough, Nobody's doing enough to help me. I can't do it on my own. I'm not capable of doing it on my own. But then I was actually put in a situation, in my situation, I was completely over medicated and it didn't help my mental health, and my family wanted me to get off of it, and I had to go alone and detox off of all my psychiatric meds alone in this horrible facility, and there was nobody there but me. And I knew I had to go through this. I have to go through this if I want to reach my goal of reuniting with my family. I have to do it. I have to rely on myself this time. So, I was actually, I was so sick. I was in the shower, this nasty shower. I didn't even have shoes. I was just so sick, and I was crouched on the ground of the shower, just letting the water run on me. And I looked in the corner. I felt so alone, and like in the bottom corner of the shower, somebody had actually carved a smiley face. And it just, for them to carve that in there, they had to be there for a long time. And I just thought about how alone they must have felt and how alone I felt in that moment and how I never wanted to feel that way again. And that's where it all started for me. I realized it's just me now. I got to do this. And that's where it started, little by little. And number three is I am allowed to take up space. I was always kind of taught to not talk about what bad things happen to you. Stay in your lane, put on a good face. But no, I don't have to do that. I can tell what happened to me because that's my story. And some of what happened to me, that wasn't my fault. And I owe it to other little girls and other people who are going through this type of thing to speak out for them, because some people can't speak out. And I feel like I earned this, I earned the right to take this video, to take this picture, to tell this story, because I have come so far. So I'm gonna tell my story, and I hope that somebody hears it that needs it, because that's my dream. I would love to help girls that have been through hell like I've been. And I think I also struggle as a disabled person to feel like if I'm not useful, I am not lovable. I feel like sometimes that's why I try so hard with like the makeup and my appearance and cleaning, because I don't want to be seen as like somebody who's not pulling their own weight. But worth is not transactional. It just is. It just is. So if you feel compelled to tell your story, tell your story, because it's not shameful. It's sacred to be able to speak up, say what happened to you, say what you went through, and show how you've come out of that. And one last thing I wanted to say, healing doesn't equal perfect. Healing can be messy, and it's not linear. If you mess up, don't give up. Keep going, keep trying, because you never know. If you give up, you know where you're headed, but just keep going, keep trying. Alright, that's the video for today. It looks like it's lagging a little bit. I hope it's not too off with my voice and everything. But alright, please like and subscribe if you like my video.